48 hours, one AI tool, and a fully functional dividend tracking SaaS. Here's how I did it. So the problem was that I always had to manually look up when I was getting paid my dividends in my share portfolio. In the CommSec trading account, which is from the Commonwealth Bank in Australia, there isn't really a calendar feature where you can see your upcoming dividends on a calendar. So I decided to make my own dividend payment calendar app using Base44. So I decided to build the perfect Australian dividend tracker. Real-time portfolio tracking, dividend calendars, everything dividend investors actually need. And I gave myself 48 hours to do it using Base44. So I started with the core concept: master your dividend income, the ultimate tool for Australian dividend investors. Base44 understood this immediately and generated a clean project structure, user authentication, a database schema for portfolios, and dividend tracking, all set up without a single crash. And this is really where Base44 shined. I just described what I needed: a portfolio with live pricing updates, a visual dividend tracker so that I could see my upcoming dividends and also the ex-payment dates, and income analytics. Base44 didn't code it. It actually architected it properly. Clean components, logical data flow, and it even suggested optimizations that I hadn't thought of as well when I was building up the foundations of the SaaS. Base44 handled it all. The code quality stayed consistent even as the app grew a bit more complex, and there was no technical debt and no messy workarounds as well. In the final hours of building the SaaS, it was just pure polish, landing page copy, and responsive design tweaks, and some minor bugs that I found when I was testing out the SaaS, and also the deployment setup as well. Base44 even helped with the marketing copy optimization, which it wrote itself. By the end, I had a fully functional SaaS ready for users to try out. So let me show you what 48 hours with Base44 created in this video demo of the Australian Dividend Tracker SaaS that I created. Welcome to the Aussie Dividend Tracker SaaS app. So what this SaaS app allows you to do is that you're able to enter in your portfolio and you're able to see the upcoming dividend payments in your portfolio. So if I click on my calendar here, I've already imported my portfolio details into the SaaS app here, and as you can see in this calendar here, do you see this dot here on the 31st of July here? It's showing a dividend payment that I have on Thursday, July the 31st. So I had a dividend payment for Rural Funds Group for around about $8.91 for all the shares that I owned in Rural Funds Group. So you're able to see the upcoming dividends in your portfolio via a calendar. So you can scroll through here, and you can also see the upcoming dividend payments that I'll have in September. So I've got one on September 2nd. So one for National Storage on Tuesday, September 2nd, and then I've got another one upcoming on Wednesday, the 10th of September here. As you can see here, so you can see here that I've got all the total shares that I've owned in that particular company and the total that I'll be receiving of a payment on that particular day. And then what you're able to do here is that, let's say for example I want to add in a new stock. We can click here and we can search for the stock here. So we can say for example I want to add shares, say for example for let's say the ANZ Bank. I just type in ANZ. And then it'll search for it, and then we can say, and then it will get up the latest share price of the ANZ Bank, and then we can say, for example, that I own 50 shares in the ANZ Bank, and we can also add in notes of when we're adding it to our portfolio if you'd like. So we have, say for example, we have 50 shares in total of the ANZ Bank. And the average purchase, it gets the average purchase price, the latest numbers directly online, and then we can add that to the portfolio here. Yep, and now that's been added to the portfolio here. So now with it, we can see the exact value of our shares, and then we can also refresh the prices as well to get the latest values of all the shares in our portfolio here. Guys, that is the Aussie Dividend Tracker that I created with Base44. So the SaaS purpose is built for Australian dividend investors, where there are no ads, no third-party tracking, and secure user isolation, and a fast, intuitive interface that makes sense for the user. So here's why Base44 made this possible within 48 hours, because it had consistent code quality, intelligent architecture decisions, and zero crashes that would have wasted time and credits trying to build it up. Other AI tools would have crashed mid-build, burning time and breaking momentum when trying to get this to the production line. And the generated code is production ready, there are clean React components, and there are security checks as well when building this SaaS app as well. Efficient database queries and proper error handling as well. I could hand this to any web developer and they'll be able to understand the code easily within a couple of hours. 48 hours taught me that AI coding tools are only as good as their reliability. Pretty user interfaces don't matter if the tools crash every hour. Smart architecture beats flashy demos every time. But here's the real test. The app works, the users are tracking the dividends, the analytics are accurate, and the mobile experience is smooth. That's what really matters for building a real SaaS app business. So if you want to try the Australian dividend tracker that I created, you can click on the link below, log in. So if you would like to try the Australian dividend tracker that I created, the link is in the description below. And if you're looking for someone to help you bring your app idea to life in the shortest amount of time possible, whether it's a SaaS app, a mobile app, an app that integrates with hardware, I would invite you to click on the link below, book a call with me, and we'll discuss how I can personally help you bring your app idea to life in the shortest amount of time possible. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for the latest videos, and I'll see you in the next one.